Hello students, now in this video we will see our next type. Type 1 we had seen that maximization with less equal type constants only. Now here type B, maximization with equal to and greater equal constants. Greater equal constants. Now already whenever we had seen the standard form of LPP and initial basic feasible solution to the LPP to get initial simplex table, that time we have seen when the LPP is of maximization type, it involves sometimes equalities and greater than or equal to constant, then we cannot have an initial basic feasible solution directly from the standard form of LPP. Therefore, to get initial basic feasible solution, we have to use artificial variable. That artificial variable we have denoted by capital A. Capital A, and that is greater equal 0. And for that artificial variable, if my objective function is of maximization type, then the coefficient of this artificial variable in objective function is minus m, where this m is sufficiently large. And if the objective function of minimization type, then the coefficient of artificial variable in objective function is plus m. Here also m is sufficiently large. But now here we have taken a problem with maximization type, means the coefficient of A is here minus m. So let me write these things in short so that we can solve an example. So here let me write in detail. When LPP is of maximization type and involves equal to and greater equal type constants. Then we cannot have initial basic feasible solution directly from the standard form of LPP. Therefore, to get IBFS, we have to use artificial variable. Capital A greater equal 0, for which minus m is the coefficient. In objective function. Where this m is sufficiently large, positive, sufficiently large positive number. Now, due to this m in simplex method, used to solve such a problems, this method is known as, means it has another name, and that name is what? Big M method. This is Big M method, and or Big M technique, and also another name, it is chance penalty method. These are various names to this chance penalty method. Okay, so now let us see an example which depend on it. In that one, let me take type 1 with unique solution case. Okay, now example, maximize z equal to 3x1 minus x2 subject to 2x1 plus x2 greater equal to x1 plus 3x2 less equal 3, x2 less equal 4, such that x1 x2 greater equal 0. Now the solution to this, same thing. Firstly, the standard form of given LPP is now maximization type, so no problem. Now here look at, one constant is of greater equal type, so it needs a surplus variable, and two are less equal, so they need slack variables. So three variables, one of them is surplus, other are slack, having the coefficient 0 in objective function. So maximize z equal to 3x1 minus x2 plus 0s1 plus 0s2 plus 0s3. Now here there is no problem with the sign of this s1, as the coefficient is 0, so the overall its value is what? 0 here, subject to 2x1 plus x2 minus s1 greater equal is this. So s1 is what? Surplus variable. Now x1 plus 3x2 plus s2 equal to 3. Then x2 plus s3 equal to 4, such that this x1 x2 s1 s2 s3 are all greater equal 0, and s1 is what? Surplus variable. S1 is surplus variable, while S2, S3 are slack variables. So now the initial basic feasible solution. What about the initial basic feasible solution? So now here IBFS is obtained by setting x1 equal to x2 equal to 0 that are non-basic. So x1 equal to x2 equal to 0, therefore z equal to 0 minus s1 z equal to 0 with the first constraint gives minus s1 equal to 2, second constraint gives s2 equal to 3 and third constraint gives s3 equal to 4. Look at it. Now, but this is not an IBFS because s1 won't be negative. This is not initial basic feasible solution as s1 equal to minus 2. S1 equal to minus 2. Therefore, to get IBFS or initial basic feasible solution, introduce artificial variable for which our standard form becomes, for which the standard form will changes. So it will become maximize z equal to 3x1 minus x2 plus 0s1 plus 0s2 plus 0s3 minus ma. Already I had taught objective function is maximization type. So coefficient of artificial variable is minus m. Subject to what? 2x1 plus x2 minus s1 plus a equal to 2. First constraint will take an artificial variable, other will be same. x1 plus 3x2 plus s2 equal to 3. Then x2 plus s3 equal to 4, such that this x1, x2, s1, s2, s3 and a also all are positive. This m is also greater than 0. Okay, this is our now the standard form with artificial variable. Therefore, initial basic feasible solution is, now we take this s1 also 0 here. So x1, x2, s1 will become non-basic. Now this a will become basic. So IBFS is a is equal to 2, s2 equal to 3, s3 equal to 4, for which what is z? Look at z. x1 0, x2 0, s1 0, whatever s2 but the coefficient is 0, whatever s3 but the coefficient is 0. So overall up to this it will give 0. But now a is equal to what? 2. So z is equal to minus 2m. Z is minus 2m. So now this is our initial basic feasible solution. Clearly all are positive. Now z is negative, but you know this is initial basic feasible solution, not necessary this is optimal. For that, let us construct initial simplex table and check Zj minus Cj. Therefore, initial simplex table is initial simplex table is, that table will be CB, B, CJ. I will take the first and last row as it is. I just taken 3 rows here because of 3 constants we have. Now x1, x2, s1, s2, s3 and a. So x1 having coefficient 3, minus 1, 0, 0, 0 and minus m. Okay. Now here a is a basic variable from first constant, s2 from second constant and s3 from third constant. Here this is a. Okay. A having the coefficient minus m, 0 and this 0. Now this is same xb and ratio zj minus cj and z is equal to summation cb xb. Now here we get 2, 1, minus 1, 0, 0, 1 and here 2. Now here 1, 3, 0, 1, 0, 0, 3. Now third one 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 4. Now what is z? Look at this. Minus m into 2, so minus 2m, plus 3 into 0, 0, plus 4 into 0, 0. So minus 2m plus 0 plus 0, so it is minus 2. Minus 2m. Okay. Now let us check zj minus cj. So what is the zj minus cj? Minus 2m. Here it is okay 0. Minus 2m minus 3. So here I get minus 2m minus 3. Let me write that. Minus 2m minus 3. This is about the first one. Now the second one. The second one will be, what does that? Minus m minus minus plus. So here I get minus m plus 1. Is it okay to you? Now here this will become m. These are 0, minus 0. So this is m. Now next one is 0. You can check now. Again next one is 0. And this last one, this is minus m. Other are 0. And plus, this minus minus becomes plus. So this is again 0. Clearly S2, S3 and A are in basis. So their Zj minus Cj must be 0. Now look at this is minus. Be careful. Here minus 2m minus 3 is this. Okay. Now here you know this m is greater than 0. So m is greater than 0. So 2m is greater than m. So if minus 2m is less than minus m. Means this minus 2m is most negative. Is it okay? Now here as m is greater than 0, this minus 2m is negative. This minus 2m is negative, minus 3, so this is negative. And m is sufficiently large. So minus m plus 1 is also what? Negative. So not all Zj minus Cj positive, means this is not optimal solution, and this is most negative, as the problem is of which type? Maximization type. This is most negative. Okay. Now let me write first, since not all Zj minus Cj greater equal 0 implies current solution is not optimal. Current solution is not optimal. Now let us determine a pivot element. Now this is a pivot column. So now ratio 2 by 2. So this is 1. 3 by 1. So this is 3. And this is 4 by 0. So it will be infinity, and we have to neglect it. Already I had taught you, if we get negative here, some entries are negative, then that ratio also we have to neglect, and if some entry is 0, that thing also we have to neglect here. So this is minimum positive. This is minimum positive 1. So means this 2 is our pivot element. So here squared 2 is pivot element which indicates that, what does it indicate? It indicates that A leaves the basis, is it? A leaves the basis and x1 enters in basis. X1 enters in a basis. So let us determine the improved table. Therefore, the improved table is so again same rows and columns are here. So here CB, CJ, B, X1, X2, S1, S2, S3, A. Here we get XB ratio. Okay. Now same here, 3, minus 1, 0, 0, 0 and minus m. Okay. Now minus m. Now this pivot element is 2, and here A will is replaced by x1 having the coefficient 3. This S2, S3 are as it is having the coefficients 0. Now 2 is a pivot, make it 1. For that, divide throughout by 2. So I get 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2. This is 0, 0, This is again 1 by 2 and here I get 1. You can check. Now this 1 we have to make 0. This is already 0, so this row remains same. So let me write 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0 and 4. Now this 1 we have to make 0. So for that, let us perform an operation R2 minus 1 by 2 R1. Now R2, what are the entries of R2? 1, 3, 0, 1, 0, 0, 3. So now let us multiply by half to R1. Already we had did it here. Means divided by 2 to R1. So it is 1, 1 by 2. The first row in improved one is the same. 0, 0, 1 by 2 and 1. Now we have to subtract this. This minus minus becomes plus, minus minus as such. So we get 0. 3 minus half will be 5 by 2. This is half. This is 1. 0. This is minus half and this is 2. So my second row will be 0, 5 by 2, 1 by 2, okay, 1, 0, minus 1 by 2 and 2. Okay. Now let me check what are Zj minus Cj here and Z. If Zj minus Cj are positive, I get this is optimal solution. Zj minus Cj. Here Z is summation Cb xb. Okay. What is Cb xb? It will be 3. Look at this is 0. This is 0. So means it is 3 here. Okay. Now let us check Zj minus Cj. Here this is 3, 0, 0 and minus 3. So it is 0. Now here it is 3 by 2, 0, 0. 3 by 2 minus of minus 1 means plus 1. 3 by 2 plus 1. So 5 by 2. It is 3 by 2 plus 1. So 5 by 2. Now this is minus 3 by 2. 0, 0, minus 0. So minus 3 by 2. Means we get a negative 1. Minus 3 by 2. Okay. 0, 0, 0. So 0. Here again 0, 0, 0 minus 0. So 0. Then 3 by 2, 0, 0 minus minus plus m. So here I get 3 by 2 plus m. Okay. So now at one entry is negative means this is not optimal solution. Since not all Zj minus Cj greater equal 0 implies current solution is not optimal. Now only one negative value. So this is a pivot column. This is most negative, it's a pivot column. Now here pivot row. So 1 divided by minus half. So no need to determine this. We will neglect negative is that one. 2 divided by half. So it will be 4. Now 4 divided by 0. So this one is also neglected. So this one we will take. This is minimum only. The other one are neglected. So this is our pivot element here. This pivot element we have to make 1 and other respective other entries of that column are 0. So here squared half or 1/2 is a pivot element, it shows that S1 enters and S2 leaves the basis. S2 leaves the basis. Therefore, improved table is. That improved table will be CB, B, CJ, X1, X2, S1, S2, S3 and A 3 minus 1 0 0 0 minus M. Then here this X1 as it is, S2 is replaced by S1 now, and this is S3 as it is, X1 having coefficient 3, S1 and S3 having 0, Zj minus Cj, here XB and a ratio. Okay, now what are the entries? Look at them. This half we have to make 1, so multiply throughout by 2, we get 0, this is 5, this is 1, 1, 0, minus 1, sorry not 1 is this will become 2, 0, this is minus 1 and this is 4. Now this is already 0, so this row remains same, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0 and this 4 as it is. Now here this is minus half, we have to make it 0. So let us perform an operation R1 plus R2. We will perform an operation R1 plus R2. Simple operation. So 1 plus 0, 1. Half plus 5/2. So 6/2. So that will become 3. Okay. Then minus half plus half. So 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. 0 plus 0 is 0. And this is again half plus minus half. So 0. And 1 plus 2. So here it is 3. Okay, so now this is our improved table. Now let us check what are Zj minus Cj. Look at here 3, this is 0, 0, minus 3, so 0. Now this is 9 plus 0 plus 0 minus minus plus 1. So here it is 10. 10. Now 0, 0, 0 minus 0, so 0. Clearly S1 is in a basis now, so it's Zj minus Cj 0. Now 3, this is 0, 0 minus 0, so 3. Now 0, 0, 0 minus 0, so 0. Clearly S3 in a basis. Now 0, this is 0, 0 minus minus plus M, so it is M. Now what is Z? Z is, look at this, 9 plus 0 plus 0. So summation CB XB is how much? It is 9. Now all Zj minus Cj are greater or equal 0. M is positive we know. So since all Zj minus Cj greater or equal 0, this implies current solution is optimal. It is optimal solution And what does that optimal solution? Here we have to determine Z maximum. And the Z maximum is how much? 9 at what is x1? x1 equal to 3 and x2 is not in a basis, so x2 is how much? 0. This is our solution to this problem. As such, we can solve the problems of Big M method. Now in next video, I will take the problems on no solution case, unbounded solution case, how does the conditions for those one in simplex table, and later on we will take examples on minimization type objective function. Okay, thank you.